Well, hello and howdy from Texas. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping in. My name is Shelly. I'm 57 years old, and I have been cash stuffing for about a year and a half now. I am the creator of MRJ Budgets, and this is Shelly's Roadmap to Retirement. I invite you to follow me as I budget, cash stuff, and save my way to retirement. If you like this sort of content, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. It would really help out my channel. Let's get to stuffing. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is having a great weekend. I have to still work Saturdays right now, but that's okay. So we are going to start with the wallet. I got my new, I did not make this. I'm going to be making these, but I ordered my keychain for my wallet, or my little thing here. And it just turned out so pretty. I am going to be doing mine. I think I'm going to be doing silver, and then all of mine will be like coffee items, like coffee cups and anything having to do with coffee. So, okay, we're going to get started with the wallet. And this doesn't seem to want to. Whoop. I just completely opened it is what I did. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Okay, so groceries today is getting 200, so we're gonna do 450s. Oh, and we're cash stuffing $781. And we are pulling any dollar bills out that was left over. Okay, so for my dollar challenge, what is that? Just a loose string. Okay, I'll have to cut that off. So that goes in there. So now we have 2, 20, 30, 45. 245 for groceries. Yeah, and I know last time on my last video I was telling you guys that I ordered new envelopes, and they haven't come in yet, so I'm still waiting on those. Hopefully they'll be in soon. So that's it for groceries. Gas today is getting 40, and it's getting 220s. And as you can see, I did use all my gas. Dining out today is getting a 20. And I did use dining out, I'm not pulling the ones from, because I'm actually saving to go out to dinner with my son for my son's birthday. So it is getting a 20. So we have 41, 42, 43, $44 for dining out. And that's coming up soon this month. Entertainment is getting a 20. And I'm not pulling the ones from entertainment because I haven't spent anything out of entertainment. So we've got 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. When my new things come in, this one is going to say just for fun. Personal is getting 70 today. It's going to get a 50 and a 20. So I have 70 in personal. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear that wind out there. Just like last time I did a video, the wind was blowing. It's just weird how... Seems like the wind is always blowing over here. Health and Beauty is getting 60. We're doing a 50, a 10. I did go get my nails done. I'm all ready for March. I thought they turned out really cute. Clothing is not getting anything this time, but clothing still has $11. Actually, I'm going to pull the dollar out of that. I did buy 2 summer tops at the thrift store last weekend, so I had $1 left over out of that. Coffee is getting a 20. I do still have a 10. So coffee now has $30. Pets is getting a 20. And I spent out of it, but I didn't have any ones. I spent everything. So Pets now has 20, 40, 60, 80, $90. I'm ready to get my new envelopes. Like, some of these are peeling. And gifts is getting a 20. I haven't spent anything out of gifts, so now it has $45. And this for me is tithing. So like, I don't have a church that I go to, but I would like to be able to give back for people that are in need. So that is what this is for. eBay is my spending money when I go to yard sales or anything like that to pick up things to sell on my eBay store. So I don't stuff that. That comes out of my other bank account. So that is it for my wallet. And then we will go to short-term stuffing. So, the way that my paydays have been falling, I usually do, like, on one payday I do half the rent, and on another payday, the next payday I do the other half of my rent. But this is a freebie month for me, so this payday I was able to not have to stuff rent. So on the next video I'll be doing that. Utilities, that is for my electric, and that is going to get $94. So I'm going to do 420s. And I used to just leave the money for electric in the bank, but I've decided I'm just going to go ahead, and because they've been charging me an extra fee to pay online, so I'm just going to go up to my local grocery store and pay it in person and just save that money. So 420s, a 10, and 4 ones. Anywhere that I can save money, I'm going to do it. So this now, utilities, and I believe that is actually the amount of my bill. And I just went on ahead and pulled it out, and I'll go pay that in person. Car maintenance today is getting a 20. And this now has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. 194. Not bad. I do need to... I need to find somebody that has like a heat gun, I think is what they call it. I don't even know what they're called. I don't know anything about cars, but there's these things that need to come out and be replaced, but they need a heat gun because they're really stuck in there, is what I was told. So I gotta find somebody to do that for me, I guess. Whoop. Okay, I don't know why that's doing that. So we'll add, why is that doing that? We're adding $20 to that. Okay. So we've done car maintenance. Health is getting $20. And I have started going to the chiropractor, and I have a $20 copay, which isn't bad. I get 26 visits a year, so that's actually pretty good. So all I have to pay to go to the chiropractor is 20 bucks. So I have been spending out of this. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 20, 40, 60, 80, 105, sorry. It's still early yet. I think it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I get up early. I'm an early bird. Okay, so we're adding 20 to health. Now I'm going to have to check my sheet and make sure it's correct and that I've kept up with it, but okay. And then, of course, Christmas, birthdays, Mother's Day, that gets, that doesn't get stuffed. That gets stuffed with my change at the end of the month. Renter's insurance is getting 9, so it's getting a 5, and then 4 ones. So by the time my renter's insurance, because I paid my renter's insurance a year in advance, so by the time a year is up, I'll have enough to pay for another year in advance. So renter's insurance got 9. Okay, and then car insurance is getting 38, is getting a 20, a 10, a 5, and 3 ones. My car insurance, I pay 6 months in advance. And I'm not going to count this out. Not going to bore you guys with that. But by the time car insurance is due again, I will have enough to pay for 6 months in advance. Okay, and we added 38 to that. Okay. And then car registration is getting 3 today. And of course, that's due every year. So in a year, I'll have enough to do my car registration. And that's getting 3. Whoop. I guess I just write too heavy. Okay, and then, so I am going to try to open up another little side business, and that is what this is going to be for. So today I'm going to stuff $2 for my Wix account and then $5 for my email that goes along with that business. The email is due every month, and then the Wix account is due every year. So that is for that. Yeah, this other business that I'm looking at opening doesn't have anything to do with my cash stuffing. It's just a little side business that I'm thinking about doing. And that just about fell over. Okay, and then we have my savings challenge. Oh, so, okay. You guys know about, I'm just going to end up pulling these out because now it's not, these are not working. So I'm going to pull those out. Maybe I'll make a new one, but, so one of them was for my, if you watched my last video, it was for my July trip that I have coming up, and we're going to stay at a casino. It's for work. They do a work training thing every year. And I wanted to have some money saved up to be able to, you know, gamble a little bit. So I believe that is what this one is for. Maybe I should have kept those, so I know which one's which. Okay. I believe this one is for the July trip. Yes, because I put 80. Every time I stuff, I put 80 in. So we're going to get 4 20s. Okay, so anyway, what I was going to say was I have the trip in July, but I've been invited, 20, 40, 60, 80. I've been invited to go to, I don't know, I think she said it's some kind of rodeo or something. They do like a rodeo and a car show, and there's like food vendors and craft vendors. Anyway, in Oklahoma in April. And so I'm like, okay, well, I want a little bit extra money to spend, so maybe I'll go ahead and take some out of this, and then just whatever I have for July to go to the casino, that's what I'll have. But the trip in April was really nice for her to invite me, and it's a friend of mine, sorry. Anyway, so I'm really looking forward to that. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so for this so far, I have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 300, 310, 320. Hopefully I counted that right. For some reason, the wind coming through the window caught my attention, and I lost count. Okay, and then this one is just my rainy day savings. So this is getting 40 today, so that's the last of that. And rainy day now has 150, 70, 190, 210, 215, 220. And I am stuffing for my long-term goals of, I want to have, my first goal is 6 months worth of 6 months of my pay. So I am doing that. I just don't have it here. So, but I am sitting at like 1,500 or 1,400 right now, which is good. I'm well on my way. I've been putting back every payday like $400 to $500. And so my first goal I will hit, my goal is 16,000. So I'm doing good. I'm on my way. Well, that's it for today's cash stuffing. I hope all of you guys have a great weekend, And I guess I will see you on the next one. Bye.